Hello and welcome to Receiver 2. This is a video game I played a lot of maybe about a year ago. I got pretty good at it, but I still haven't beaten it yet. Uh, it's essentially a game about guns and gun safety. Also, fair warning, there is some like pretty explicit suicidal themes, so if that bothers you, you probably don't want to watch this video. Um, so essentially you're sent into a randomized level. You're trying to find tapes, and when you collect enough tapes you go to the next level. If you ever fail a level, you'll go back down a level. And at the beginning you're given a random assortment of guns, bullets, and sometimes a flashlight. And so the first thing you have to do whenever you start a game is check if there's a round in the chamber. There is not on this gun. You can try to eject the magazine. There's no magazine in it right now, so we will put some bullets in our magazine. And if you look at the top right, you can see that there are very complicated controls. I basically have to do everything in this game manually. In most games, when you press R, you do the whole sequence of reloading automatically. Here, I'm having to take out the magazine, put individual bullets in the magazine, put the magazine back in the gun, tap it a couple times to make sure it's seated. I will check if there's a bullet in the chamber. Does this gun have a safety? It does. So I will pull back to... Wait, how do I do that? Pull back, slide to chamber round. Is the safety on? The safety's on. That's why I can't... Oh, no. Wait, we did have a round in there. I see. Alright, so we've thrown a bullet on the ground. Let's put the safety back on. Let's pick up this bullet. Take the gun out. Eject the magazine. Put the gun away. Put the bullet in the magazine. Seat it. Oh, I see. I just couldn't see it because the safety was on. Got it. So when the safety's on this gun, you cannot see the bullet. Good to know. So yeah, in this case, I'm going to keep the safety on so I don't accidentally fire it. Sometimes when you have it on your side and you do big jumps, especially with revolvers, they can go off. You can shoot yourself in the foot. Not good. I also don't want to accidentally shoot it when I'm pulling the gun out, which can happen if I pull the gun out too fast. There's actually two controls for that. If you press tab quickly, it will pull out the gun quickly, but it can accidentally go off. You have to hold tab if you want to be careful with the gun. And a lot of the controls are push sensitive like that. So like if I don't pull the trigger enough on certain guns with like double actions, they might not fire. Stuff like that. So I have to be careful. These little balloons here actually can give you more ammo, but I think these only give you one, and we'd rather shoot it from down there to get multiple balloons at the same time, so I mean, that's not a good shot. So yeah, we're wandering around here. We have limited resources, and we're trying to find tapes, and also not run out of bullets. If we run out of bullets, we're not very happy. It's a little annoying to avoid enemies when we're out of bullets. Alright, let's see what's happening in here. There's also an audio cue when you're near a tape. There'll be, like, singing. I think this is the TV making this sound. Let's turn that off. No, it's not. So there might be a turret around here somewhere, too. That's the buzz of a turret. Maybe in this room? No, there are bullets on the couch, though, which we will take. More bullets. Was our magazine full? It was. So you see on this magazine it has an X. That means it can't hold the max amount of bullets. Oh, you can also hold out a flashlight, which is kind of helpful when you can't see. It will alert enemies quicker. And you can like aim while... If I turn you can aim while using your flashlight, so it's kind of helpful in some scenarios. I don't know where this buzzing is coming from. Here's another balloon. Not exactly worth it. Another quirk with this game's controls is that if you tap, you can't just run. There's not a run button. You have to tap the W key to run. So that makes movement kind of weird sometimes. All right, so I saw a turret out here. The turrets have that blue light, and there are a couple ways to disable a turret in one shot. The best way is to shoot this. There's this like tiny red thing below his... I don't think you can see me from here. There's like this tiny red thing below him. I think that disables the turret in one shot, but that's really hard to hit. There's a couple other places you can aim for. You can aim for its camera, which is the thing producing a blue light, and that will just make it so it can't see you and thus can't shoot you. But I like to shoot at the back of the... Is the safety off on this? Yeah, it is. I like to shoot at this rectangle at the back of the turret, because what that does is that makes it so that it doesn't have any bullets anymore. I don't know if I actually hit it. Did I hit this thing? One danger of shooting the back is that you don't quite know when you've hit it. I think I have hit it. We can let it... Okay, so there... See, it's seen us, but it doesn't have any bullets, so it cannot hurt us. So we'll go over here and actually disable this turret. You can actually do this little hacking minigame even when the turret's enabled. But you have to get behind it to do that for it to be safe. If you do it from the front, you usually run out of time. Let's see. I don't know a great way to get through these... Oh, here's that balloon we were talking about. We can just walk into it and get ammo, which is great. As long as we're careful with our parkouring. You can't walk through windows, but you can sometimes jump through them. I don't exactly know the rules for it, though. Alright, that one worked. I just sort of run and jump, and then get through. Lots of bullets, so we're doing fine on ammo. Reminds me we should put more in here. Safety back on. Oh, one thing I should check for, too, is... Let's turn the safety off. Make sure the bullet is chambered. Sometimes it does not chamber. And there's actually a decent number of gun malfunctions that can happen while you're shooting the gun. So you have to be cognizant of those. Sometimes a bullet will get, like, jammed in the chamber. Sometimes it'll double feed. There's different varieties of mechanical failures that can happen. Alright, and this has been a pretty... tape light run so far. They are randomly placed, and sometimes it pays to go, like, up and down instead of just sideways like I'm doing, so I might start going downward. Okay, so there's a familiar blue light down there, yeah. That usually means there's a turret. And so here you can see it better. There's the camera. There's the magazine. I think I'll shoot the camera in this case since I'm close. So that just disables its ability to see me so it won't shoot. And we have enough bullets, so we don't really need to go down there. Yet another magazine. We have a ton of magazines if we want to swap on the fly. There is a turret in here. Oh, and we have an error here. I think maybe... Oh no, the slide was just stuck. I jiggled it and it fixed itself. So that's good. Let's take the magazine out of here, put a few more bullets. Back in, check the chamber. Oh. I pressed the safety while I was pulling back the Well, I was pulling back the slide, so I guess that got a bullet stuck in it. Alright. Don't do that in the future. Alright, gun's good to go. You always have to be careful with these guns. This is a game about... I forgot that I already shot that thing's ammo. Oh! And I got shot by... I did not check my corners, and I got shot by a turret in the corner. So, alright. Now another gun. And we're gonna go back in. Alright, the Desert Eagle. All these guns have little quirks. Hopefully I can remember them all. Some don't have safeties, some have different firing modes. Okay, so this one has a safety. We have a gun in a bullet in the chamber. Safeties, I think, on this way. Take out the magazine. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 bullets in the magazine that it can hold before it's full. Sure. Tap it a bit. We're good to go. Gun ownership, very dangerous. Alright, back into the swing of things. You want to take things... Okay, so this is just a better magazine. Holds way more bullets, so I think we're going to use this over the magazine we currently have in our gun. We might even take... Oops, I dropped the magazine on the floor. We might even take... Nope, still drop the magazine on the floor. It's R to take bullets out. Okay. Okay, so that one is full. I just wanted to make sure that one was full. Alright, so... Stick the bigger mag in. Great. Yeah, you can turn off lights. It tends to be better to keep them on, I think, because the turrets don't seem to care if the lights are on or off, but I definitely do. I hear a turret around this corner. Turn our safety off. I definitely hear a turret. It might be on a floor above us. Very interesting. I think it's above us. We're expecting to see, like, a blue light, maybe? Yeah. Turn the safety back on. Is there an easy way up? Not really. Oftentimes, tapes are around turrets, so that's why I kind of want to go to that turret. It also gives us a chance to get more ammo, although in this case we have a lot of ammo. So... One advantage of having the lights off is that you can notice the blue light easier. So maybe scout with the light off and then approach with the light on. Could be a strategy you take. Alright, so this place is always a little sketchy. It's hard to spot turrets through these... More magazines. It's hard to spot turrets through these shelves. I thought I saw a blue light there, but it was more of a silver light from that area over here. So it looks like this place is safe. There's a blue light there, maybe. Yeah, like up on that walkway, perhaps? Ooh. Turret inside of this room. You might want to go around here. Alright. Now this is a little dangerous because you can get glass shards, I think, can hurt you. So I might step back here one and just shoot that window out. And honestly, if we have this vantage point, we might as... Ow, I double tapped forward on accident. We might as well just hack this turret. It can't see us. There's no danger here. And to hack it, you just tap the G button. You have to keep it in that area. And you have a certain amount of time. If the red bar gets... Okay, we have another turret in this corner. Turn off our safety. It's not looking at us. Alright, we nailed that thing. The Desert Eagle has a lot of power behind the shots. Alright. Yeah, so there's a tape under that turret. And then every time we get a tape, we have this narrator. I've turned the volume of him down, but you can look at the subtitles if you want to know what he says. There are some ones that you do want to pay attention to. As I mentioned in the beginning, there are some that make you suicidal. So you have to be... That's why I'm always checking my gun. I need to make sure the gun is in a state where it's hard for me to shoot myself. In addition, hard for me to shoot myself doing stupid things like jumping through windows or pulling my gun out fast. So, all about gun safety. I'm not a person that... I don't think I'd ever get a gun, and this game has reinforced that idea within me, because I cannot count the number of times I've accidentally harmed or shot myself with a gun in this game. Alright, we have another tape near. If you hear that voice singing, that means tape nearby. I'm expecting it to be near this turret. We're gonna crouch. Maybe it's not, though, because the music just went off. Shot that one in the camera. Collect the bullets, hack it, so it stops making noise. Alright, and there's apparently a tape over here. Aha! And another tape. Wow, we have a glut of ammo at this point. Maybe put this in the this mag and put that mag in slot 2. I mean, theoretically, you can swap mags on the fly. I've never done it successfully, but I always prepare for it. Alright, what do we got going on here? Another tape somewhere near. Here it is. Okay, so we're just flying through tapes at this point. We gotta pay attention here in this area. Okay, so we do see a blue light. Don't have a good idea where it's coming from yet. We do now. Alright. Once this turns, we're gonna want to shoot the camera. Great shot. And the voice here, or the tape here, is telling us about gun safety. Always trade a gun as loaded. Great advice. Why did I hear... I heard another camera. It might be... That's funny that I can pause the tape. I never knew I could do that. Apparently just clicking while you don't have anything out pauses the tape. It sounds like there's a turret above me, which we might be able to get up to. I do see a blue light. Where's that coming from? I see it. I see. I don't think we can shoot it through this grate very easily. You'd think you'd be able to. Oh no, we got it. I think maybe it just has, like, realistic collision with the grate. Sometimes I hit the bars of the grate and it just doesn't do anything. So we got the ammo on that one. One thing to be aware of when you shoot the ammo out of a turret, if it tried to shoot you before, it likely has a bullet chambered, and it can shoot you with that single remaining bullet, even though it doesn't have its magazine. So be very careful when shooting... Yeah, so there it didn't. But if it ever shot at you before, it would. So you gotta be careful. And here is our 5th tape. And since we don't carry around over guns or inventory between rounds, we will just hide in a corner while the tape finishes. We will take out the magazine. We'll pull the bullet out of the chamber. There we go. And we've ranked up to asleep. I don't remember what we were before, but we're now asleep. And we get a new random gun. Oh, fun. This time a revolver. Alright, we start with a flashlight again, which is great. Let's pull out our gun, open the cylinder. It looks like we have 6 shots. We'll insert 2 more. And there's some interesting safety features about a revolver. I guess, first of all, I don't know if this revolver goes clockwise or counterclockwise. Okay, so it looks like it goes clockwise. So ideally with a revolver, it has no safety, right? So the way the way you should carry a revolver safely is thus. Pull back the hammer so that you're in an empty cartridge. Click. Now the gun is safe. It will not fire unless I really pull the trigger, because it does. I do think it has a double action, which means that if you pull the trigger, it will pull back the hammer by itself. But we're going to keep it in this state, because if I run around and jump or pull it out fast, there's no danger of it firing, right? The hammer's not pulled back, and there's not a bullet behind the hammer. Additionally, if I like jostle it or whatever, I won't accidentally shoot myself, which is apparently a thing that can happen according to the game. I assume it happens in real life. There's something called a cowboy load on one of the other revolvers, which is this complicated system that you have to do to make sure that you have the chamber lined up correctly with the hammer, because the chamber is like covered most of the way and it's not obvious if there's a bullet in the chamber behind the hammer or not. But in this gun, you just line it up. All right, and so that is our safe way to carry this gun. We don't have any magazines to swap out, so we got to take things a little slower. And yeah, the big thing that they add in this level is flying drones. Now, the flying drones can't shoot you, but they are equipped with tasers. They fly pretty erratically, and they're very scary. So they're significantly harder than turrets, I think, because they provide moving targets sometimes. So we always have to be ready with our gun and remember what state it's in. Looks like there's a dead end here. Should turn on the light. Sure. Let's go upstairs. Luckily, they still have the same blue light, so they can't sneak up on you, really. Well, they can sneak up on you, but they shouldn't. Oh, also, your reflection is just a target dummy. Haha. Very funny. Okay. One thing to note with the flashlight is that you can alert enemies that wouldn't be otherwise alerted to you with the flashlight. So, I hear a turret. It looks like the spinning variety. We're gonna pull back our hammer. Now we have a bullet in the chamber that's behind the... I missed, so we're gonna try again. There we go. Alright. And there's our first tape. Let's take the gun, open up. Now if we hold G, which is the button we use to pick up, when we dump these bullets, we'll pick up all the bullets that aren't casings. So we don't have to pick them up off the ground. I didn't know that for a very long time. And then since this goes clockwise, we want to put the hole sort of here-ish. Yeah, nothing behind. Boom. We're good. Revolver is set up.
A new set of tapes has been issued to train and prepare you.
It's always a little sketchy to go downwards like this. It looks like there's nothing here. I hear a turret. Looks like it's up there. There's blue light up there. Oh, here it is. I see it. That one might be a little tricky to get to. I wonder if we can shoot it from down here. It's gonna be hard with that grate in the way. We'll give it one shot. Alright, we did not succeed. Let's... Any enemies here? Another blue light there. Very suspect. I hear you. I think it's maybe on this second floor. Alright. That one's dispatched. We should stay down, though, in case this other turret is looking at us. It looks like this is mostly a dead end. We just want the ammo from you now, I think. Thank you. Let's, dump the cartridges. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay, and the other turret's on the other side there. You do have to be a little cognizant of where you're... Oh, there's a door here, so we can't get through that anyway. Alright, let's just go around then. Let's not mess with that. What I was saying is you do have to be a little cognizant of where your tools are and magazines are in your inventory, because it's pretty easy to, like, swap things around. You just press the number keys and it swaps where stuff is. I like to keep my flashlight in number 1 just for consistency. And then, if I have any magazines, I'll put basically the biggest magazine next, and 2, etc., etc. I think it's important to keep your inventory organized. So it looks like in here we only really have one threat, and it's back here. Let's make sure we're okay down here. We are, and then we should have a good angle on this guy. Very good. Pull back the hammer. And bada bing. We'll go ahead and take your ammo. We fell slightly too far, which has made us move very slowly. We will recover, but that is a reason not to do what I did there. Alright, and let's, get that gun in working order again. We have a balloon here. Okay, I don't think any other tapes are in here. Okay. Very dark. But we feel relatively safe because we don't see any blue lights. Really, the only use of the flashlight is to see your target for shooting and finding items. Alright, so far so good. Another balloon. These tend to be open areas that are a little scary. Okay, now that looks like the camera pattern of a flying drone. So they tend to just circle. And again, they don't have ranged weapons. They're equipped with tasers. I don't quite see this drone, though. I kind of want to run forward so we don't get caught by it. There does seem to be a turret in this room, too. Alright, where's this... Okay, I see it. Oh, no. It's seen me. So we have to be very careful here. We might want to run back. Alright, here it is. Whew. Alright. Oh, I hate those things. The run back was key there. Did you see how fast it, like... Once it got around that corner, it was just beeline for me. Alright, once again, we have 2 spent cartridges there. Pull this. Bada bing. We have a turret just looking out of the bathroom here. Any goodies for me? Not really. This turret seems to be stationary, and I don't hear music, so I don't know if this is actually worth taking the shot on. Maybe I can get an angle on it like this. Just make sure this room is secure before I do this. It looks a little difficult. We can try to take the shot here. Now, I'm not sure what part of the turret that hit. And again, I don't hear singing, so I think maybe this isn't worth... Yeah, I don't think this is worth wasting ammo on. So let's just... Oops, I accidentally dumped all my bullets on the ground. That can't happen. You gotta be holding G when you, Oh, I don't want the hammer pulled back. To safely put the hammer back when it's pulled, you can hold the trigger while you let the hammer back, and then it won't fire. It definitely won't fire while the cylinder's not in, too, so I wasn't in too much danger there, but... Alright. Let's just ignore that room for now. I think there are easier tapes, or I think that that room doesn't even have a tape, so... We have another drone on its... Circular sweep? Is it on a circular sweep? It seems to be. These just eat bullets, but we might want to retreat, so I think this is a good time to shoot one. And you do want to stay away from it. Its taser, I think, is still active while it's in that state, so it can shock you. It's like a bee. You gotta watch out for its stinger. Once again, always gun safety. Technically, after I've shot the gun, it's behind the spent cylinder, so it's as safe as it is when I set it up with an empty one. But when I take out the casing, I get one more shot, so... Always worth it to take the time. And then here, it's pitch black, which is usually good news. Let's just navigate this space. How are we doing on bullets? I mean, still a decent number. A drone, and it's going to point at our door soon. Alright. I think I saw another blue light, but I don't know where it came from. Maybe this walkway? That's a definite blue light. It looks like there's maybe 2 turrets in here, because there's a blue light over here that moved differently than this blue light. Yeah. So let's take this one out first. Okay. Before we engage this next one, let's be very cognizant about how our gun is set up. Yeah, I thought this one might be a drone. It was a little slower in spinning. And the drones kind of look up and down while they spin, too. I was looking for the light switch. I might want to turn the light off for this, just so I can get a better sense of... it doesn't shut off that side. Okay, I think this is safe. It lost... So in that case, I only shot one of the propellers, and so it was still able to stay up a little bit. But we got there. And there it was trying to shock me, because it saw me with the camera. Still no tapes, which is unfortunate. We have another turret over there. Is it pointing at me? Yes, it is. Alright, now it's rotated. There I shot the camera because it still likely had a bullet chambered, and I didn't want to have to bait out a single shot. Need the bullets. Let's open this up again. There I missed the empty chamber, so I'm holding the trigger when I let go of the hammer so that it doesn't fire. There we go. We were apparently standing in a bad spot there. And the turret in that room saw us. Very spooky. So we're gonna have to deal with this turret. I don't exactly know where it is either. Okay, it's like suspended up on a box. Does it ever look away? It does. I don't think... I don't know if we've disabled it. I tried to shoot the camera. Let's just shoot the... And here I should be pulling the hammer back. When you use the double action, it's a little harder to shoot. And there, I finally got the... I don't know if this has a bullet in its chamber or not. It seems not to. Okay. Ugh. It had one? Well, at least it didn't hit us. I think this is a great time to get rid of these spent casings. Alright, we don't have a lot of bullets left. We used a lot on that guy there. And there's... Is this one or two drones? I can't tell. I think it's just one drone. So let's pull back the hammer and deal with this drone. Okay, that seemed to work. We do have another drone in here. Let's climb here. Oh, found our drone. Attack this turret so it stops shining in our eyes. Alright. Hold G. Insert bullets. Okay, in this case, we want it on the last empty... barrel. Because it rotates clockwise, so next time when we pull the hammer, it will, What are you doing there? Did we disable you? Maybe a ricochet hit it at some point? I don't quite understand that turret. Ooh, I hear a tape sound. Somewhere. It's hard to get to this other thing, so I guess we won't. But we do need to find this tape. It's been a long time since we've gotten another tape. I think it's getting louder on this side. And we have a drone way above us. Do we have a drone? Is this 2 drones? It is. Alright. And this blue light always scares you, but it's just a normal blue light. That's not an enemy blue light. We'd love to shoot... Here's the tape. We'd love to shoot these balloons to get more ammo, and I actually think this drone is too high to see us down here, at least. I don't know why our guy's counting. This might be a suicide tape, so we gotta be careful here. Honestly, just preemptively, I'm dumping these cartridges. I don't trust him. Breathing exercises, it's probably fine, but... It might not be. He's also, like, doing poetry. Oh, I hear a turret. There's a turret here in addition to the drone. I see. Okay, we would love to shoot the camera. I guess we're putting bullets in. Okay, so we didn't exactly want to do that. We want... that. Alright. Be very patient. Nailed it. Okay, hopefully this will help restore our bullets, and we can actually get some bullets from this, too. So the idea here is you shoot when the balloons are aligned. Okay, we got a couple bullets from that. Might as well shoot the last one, I guess. I think that was net even with bullets, so yeah, that's why you... Okay, wait, I don't want that yet. Let's be careful with this drone. I don't quite know where it is. One bullet. Any more bullets? No. Okay. Got 5 rounds again. This guy is still not bothering me, so I will let him be. Have you turned? Yes. Gotta cover a little more ground or we're never gonna get past this round. Okay, here... That's a drone that's annoying. We shot one of the... Alright. Other drone, I don't think can see me from here. Turn this off so I don't scare myself. Oh, I do hear a tape over here. Hello. Let's, only 3 bullets left, which is not ideal. We kind of want this over here. There you go. Just one more tape and we get out of this area. Doesn't seem like there's tapes down there. Let's go up here. There seems to be a lot of action down, and we're sort of running out of ammo. Oh, I hear a tape. Maybe on this level? Definitely on this level. Maybe down a level? Like, very close. Just don't know quite where it is. Maybe one level up. There's a turret over there, I think. Doesn't seem to be up here. Maybe 2 turrets in there? Where is this tape? Maybe on the other side over here, go up? Up on top here? No. Down more? I'm starting to think it's like on one of these turrets here. I guess that's not a turret, that's a drone. I really want this last tape. Okay, it's very clearly here. It's just... it's getting quieter as I go down. Pretty loud right here. Let's make sure we look at this whole area. Go up a level. Make sure to look at this whole area. Oh, this tape is driving me nuts. We do have an opportunity here to get some ammo. Maybe we should take that. Alright, that was a net gain. Alright, feeling a little better on ammo. I cannot for the life of me find this tape. I guess it's above this? Or below this? Maybe it's on... down here somewhere? Oh, where's this damn tape? You hear it so loudly, like right here. It's gotta just be like up a level, right? This makes no sense. We might have to abandon this and look for a different tape. I'm getting nervous down there. Okay, this is the place that potentially has 2 turrets. Oh, I see. It's a drone in a turret. Alright, turret. Is fine. No! 1 bullet left. Incredible. I do think we found our final tape, though, too. I heard a tape over here by the turret. And we've disabled this turret. So as long as we just don't die to anything else. Okay, once again, I hear the tape, but I... Oh my god, there's another... Alright. There's another drone over here, I guess. What was that? Okay, there's a turret over there. And then there's a drone. I'm scared of the drone. The drone's in the corner? We really want this tape. Do we take a shot at this turret? No, because I want... I'm scared. I'm more scared of the drone. Okay, time out. Pull this back. Let's figure out how to do this safely. No, come on. All right, well, I'm ranking down. Despite being, I thought very careful. I don't know. I thought that was a calculated risk. I thought I could hack it without using ammo. I probably should have just shot it and then tried to avoid the turret. But man, that put me on edge. All right, well, that was a very long episode where I essentially didn't get anywhere. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.